Alright guys, so what I'm looking for is a break of structure here. I haven't gotten it yet. I was waiting for it overnight, but we didn't get a break of structure to the Dixie. A break of structure would have signified a pullback and then a run to the upside here. We didn't get that though. Because of that, we're probably going to be bullish with markets for today, which is going to be a pullback. Give me a second, guys. Alright guys, this outage is huge. This right here has parts of X, ChatGPT, okay, we have also Forex Factory down, we have a lot of websites down. So the AWS outage, I remember a couple days ago, I think it was like a week or two ago, that affected a lot of different things, but Cloudflare being down is also insane. Like, it's affecting a ton of websites right now. So we cannot access even data for Forex Factory right now. Let's see if we can go through my FX book here. There we go. At least we can check this out here. Right. Alright, let's set this up here because this is like not properly working. What we could do is filter this here. I only want high impact. There we go. November 18th. Okay, we have continued jobless claims. Okay, the previous was 1,916. Consensus lower than expected, but the actual news came out, okay, worse than expected results. A lot more jobless claims. So this news right here is negative. Initial jobless claims. This is from October. Negative. Wow. Okay, so that's not good for markets. Jobless claims 4-week average. Better than expected result. Continuous jobless claims still better than expected here, okay? The big news is going to be actually tomorrow, really. That's kind of what I'm looking forward to. And that's going to be NFP reports that we still haven't received. Alright. Actually, that's going to be Thursday. Let me filter this one more time just because I don't want to confuse you guys here. There we go. There we go. SPX is breaking through. I'll tell you this, SPX is a sell. It's for sure a sell. It's gonna sell down here. This is where I'm looking for some sells potentially. All right, so I'm looking for sells on SPX. I do believe that by 10 a.m. we'll either have some sell-offs here or here start moving with SPX. That's kind of like what I'm looking for. If not, we'll see a reversal. But by 10 a.m. I do want to start seeing some breaks here. Okay, come up here and then a break to the downside. If we do get some sell-offs with SPX, I would expect Dixie to actually move to the upside and start to continue its break, okay, as we start to break structure here. Not internally, because we've already broken internal highs, okay, with Dixie, but I'm looking to break external highs here on the 4 hour, which is the most important, because I don't really give a shit about the 1 hour, guys. I do, but the most important thing to me is understanding where is external going, because we're at a very critical point right now in markets. If we start to see an external break of structure here with the Dixie, then I know Dixie is coming to fill this gap here, and we're coming to extend to the upside. And that is going to make markets plummet, especially if we are now in November 18th, we're entering December, and December is a profit-taking month for institutions. A profit-taking month for institutions mean that they're going to close the books, they're going to close up shop for the end of the year. There's going to be low volume. So what does that mean? Profit-taking means lower liquidity. So I'm very curious to see what ends up happening here, because I do want to see some sort of break to the upside here. We've already seen that break on internal structure here with this BOS, but I need to see it on the 4-hour, and I don't want to see it break this right now. So I'm going to stay patient. I am going to check on, okay, Dixie here for a while, but if Dixie respects this zone and starts to extend to the upside here, SPX is going down today, and I'm already believing that SPX, because of the break of structure externally, SPX is 100% a sell. I'm looking for a break to the downside here with SPX, regardless. So whether it sells off here or sells off here, guys, I'm selling SPX. This is just what I'm doing, okay? Russell, we could take a look at Russell here for a little bit. Okay, we'll take a look at Dixie here real quick. I just want to take a look at it. All right, it went back to that zone. This is where I gotta set the alert. Right, Russell, same thing. Russell's breaking structure here externally. Because Russell broke external structure here, this is really bad. Okay, this is actually not good, guys. This is actually very bearish. Very, very, very bearish. Okay, this means that Russell's coming here. Okay, most likely Russell's coming here. We're looking for sells with Russell, and the sells with Russell is going to be pretty high. What I'm doing, this is what I'm going to do, guys. I'm giving you guys some markups here, but I believe Russell's a sell, and I do believe that you're going to see Russell be a 1 to 5 trade. Okay, 1 to 6. Okay. Russell's going down at least another. With all that, it means that probably most likely markets, let's look at the VIX here. Wow, SPX VIX is going to fill in the gap. Okay, so that means we're going to go higher with the SPX VIX. VIX needs to obviously recover a bit more. There's a gap here, so this is the good thing. There's a gap here that it needs to fill, but also a gap here that it needs to fill as well. Let's look at gold volatility here. Gold volatility is just kind of hanging out right now. There's a gap here. There's gaps here and gaps here that need to be filled with gold volatility. The question is, will it retrace off this zone and then move to the upside here? One thing I do like about gold is that we tend to have that seasonality type of flow for November. At the end of the year, gold in November tends to hit all-time highs. But obviously, since we've already had such a parabolic run to the upside, the chances of that is also very slim. Right? Wow, you see that? Gold is 100% a buy. We just had the break here at the morning. what I would wait for, guys, this is going to be a very big buy if we have a close here. This is going to be a very, very, very big buy. Okay? And I've been talking about this since last night. Okay? What I'm looking for is going to be a buy here. And a potential rebuy here. I'm going to look at institutional time at 10 a.m. But I'm looking for buys here. Okay. I want to look at institutional time, 10 a.m. because right now the market's just opened. The open bell for New York just opened up. Wait for the pullback here. This thing is a buy for sure, but just wait for this pullback, guys. GU I'm not really interested in anymore. This is what I'm looking at with USD CAD. If we respect this zone here, which looks like we are, we're going to move to the upside. But if we close below on the 4 hour or on the 1 hour, we're done. So this thing looks like a good buying zone here. USD CAD looks like a great buy. As long as we respect this zone here, so even a tight stop loss right under here would be, for me, a good trade to take. Let's go over total cryptocurrency market cap. I'm looking for a resell with Bitcoin. I want to resell Bitcoin around, I called Bitcoin sells here, 107 till 94. I'm calling another sell here. Gonna make the stop loss a lot bigger here. Okay. Let me put this here in the chat here. Copy link. I'm gonna drop these in Discord, guys. Let me drop some of these chart markups. Alright guys, I'm going to drop you guys all my markups here and what I'm thinking. Good trading day. I'm looking for a retracement mostly with gold. Okay. We called some buys on gold, but I'm looking for a retracement here so we can start buying up, and I'm probably going to drop a couple lots here. So yeah, Other than that, guys, appreciate y'all, love y'all, and I will